Alright, I think that I've got everything set up and running. But YouTube's a little weird. Never streamed on YouTube before. We'll see. Alright, I think we're good. How's it going, everybody? It's GoblinX. Today I'm just going to be playing some daily quests, just grinding out some wins to get some gold for the Omniscience drafts coming up. Not a lot of exciting gameplay today, it's just going to be some standard, just casual constructed play. Might do ranked, I guess it depends on the quests we've got here. So yeah, this is mainly just to test if this whole streaming setup is going to be working on YouTube as well, or if I have to go through and edit a bunch of sliders and stuff in the background just to make sure I'm good and all set up for the streaming event next Tuesday that I am insanely excited about. So, what do we got? We got cast 30 blue or black spells, cast 20 blue or green spells. Man, I have to cast blue or black. I don't have any good decks with blue or black. So what I usually would do is I have a deck literally just called Black Spells. That's just a bunch of 1 mana, like 1 cost spells. It's so bad. But I want to actually like play some real casual Magic here. Game's being very laggy on me right now, unfortunately. I think that's just what it's going to be like when I'm streaming. Hey, Mr. Max, what's up? Mr. Max 333. How's it going? Yeah, let's build something actually decent. I think I do have mono blue that I could play to get these blue spells, and both of these want us to cast blue spells. So, let's see. I wonder if mono blue changed at all, because it's been a while. Oh, I don't have mono blue currently built. Alright. Let's pick blue and just build mono blue aggro right now for these quests. Gotta get your Terramanders and your Opts. Wait, do they run Opt? I don't know, it's been so long. Hello, Darkifroth Darkfire. Wait, Darkfuroth? It's definitely not the right way to say it, either way I said it. How's it going, Magic Man? Alright. Alright, Mistcloaked Herald for sure. Could try out Biomancer. He's probably just bad, though. Let's go with Chart a Course for sure. Then we got a couple Essence Captures. I don't know how many. I'm just going to throw in a playset of everything that was good in Mono Blue the last time that I played it. And then we'll whittle it down from there. And we'll use that for our Cast Blue Spells quests. What about the Mono Blue deck that I have? I have a Mono Blue Mill deck, but it's pretty bad. And a Mono Blue Persistent Petitioners deck. And then I didn't see if it didn't look like I had Mono Blue aggro built anymore. Maybe I just missed it. But it would have been an old build back from when Ravnica Allegiance came out. I don't think that War of the Spark really changed the deck at all, though. I think that the deck is just not as good and constructed because of all the really good Planeswalkers around. Like, they didn't really get any new toys. So if I actually do have Mono Blue aggro still built, then then I should just use that deck, because I doubt it changed much. Can't stay long, because internet is capped at 1 terabyte and somehow you pass this month. Man, that's crazy. That sucks, Magic Man. Thanks for stopping by, though. Alright, here, let's save and exit and see if I have Mono Blue aggro built. Or see if the Mono Blue Mill deck is any good at all. Yeah, so that's Mono Blue Mill. That's Persistent Petitioners. Oh, I do! I called it Mono Blue Tempo because I wanted to be different. It's just Mono Blue aggro. Look at that. That looks pretty fine. Probably want more dive downs though, only 2? Did I just not have 4 when I built this or something? Maybe you don't actually run a playset of dive down, I don't know. I'm gonna put in more. Take out a blink of an eye. Well, that could bounce a planeswalker. Wizard's Retort for sure, Tempest Gen for sure. This is a weird build. I don't know why I came to these numbers exactly, and then only like 3 Mistcloaks. Actually, you know what? These weird numbers might have just been net decked and they're actually just the best numbers. But I think now, I probably want more Spell Pierces now than I wanted when I first built this deck. At least. I don't even have 4. Because I feel like with all these little baby Teferis running around, Spell Pierce is probably pretty nice. Sure, I'll put the dive downs back to 2, put Mistcloaked back to 3, and then just take out like 1 rando card. Blink of an Eye still does seem kind of slow, but I don't know. It's kind of the most random card. It's just a random one of in here. I'll toss it out of there for now. And now we can make our basic lands pretty as well. So let's toss in... What fits the most with 1-0 blue aggro? Probably just like the destruction going on here. But it is a lot of pretty things. So I don't know if I want Ravnica getting destroyed. This is the most important part of building a deck, by the way. It's your basic lands. For sure. We do have a lot of wizards in here, and Wizard's Retort. We could have Teleria West there in the background. Yeah, let's go for it. These are the lands now. Alright, so part of doing this whole test stream thing was also seeing how well the game's gonna run for me if I'm streaming instead of recording when I play it. It already doesn't run great when I'm recording it, but definitely just in deck building, I've been having some performance issues because my computer is very sad and old. Hopefully it's not that bad during gameplay, because I would really like to play it in 1080p during the core set stuff. Otherwise I might have to go down to 720p. That would be sad. Anyways, let's just hop into some ranked random games till I complete all these quests. And then I'll probably cut the stream there, go back and watch the stream, and see if there's anywhere where the frame rate dropped like an insane amount that I didn't notice, or if the audio went weird or any random issues like that. This looks very keepable. Turn 1 Mistcloaked Herald into Chart a Course turn 2. I actually haven't played this deck in a really long time, and I'm not very good at Constructed, so maybe there's a reason you would want to play Storm Tamer first instead. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. If you just see a Drowned Catacomb from your opponent, you know there's some kind of control deck. So the odds of them ever having anything that's going to block anyway is pretty low. So if you play Storm Tamer first, Storm Tamer might actually have a relevant ability, whereas Herald, I guess, it's probably not going to do much against control. It's just a 1/1. They could be on Esper Hero, though. They could be on one of those decks that poops out a bunch of little 1/1s. Out of Hero, I don't remember what it is. Hero of something. Just makes 1/1s whenever they cast gold spells. Alright, well, they know what my hand is now. They got rid of a Curious Obsession. We're just gonna drop some thick boys. And probably get Kaya's Wrath, we'll see. Yep. Alright, here, have another. Now we can pretend that we drew Spell Pierce or something. But we didn't. We just drew Opt. So that Teferi resolves.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
That's pretty scary. Okay. Just gonna put Tempest Djinn back. Yep.
You need to slow down.
Let's dig towards them. That's an island. Look, we're gonna redraw them immediately. Combos are sweet. Opt for the win. Djinn is back. And we'll play Storm Tamer, and that lets us leave up Spell Pierce or sacrificing the Storm Tamer to stop a targeted removal spell. If they just have another Kaya's Wrath, though, that's pretty awful.
Keep up the pace.
Of course, they'd need to have a land as well. They'd have to go land Kaya's Wrath. That would actually be pretty sweet if they didn't have the land, but they did have the Kaya's Wrath, because then this Spell Pierce looks awesome. Oh, yes! Oh, but they still have 1 mana up. They could have their own Spell Pierce. Nope. No main deck Spell Pierce from the control deck. Which makes sense. They usually just run, like, Negate. If they're doing anything like that. Alright. How badly do I want to kill this Teferi? I do get to just 6 to my opponent, put him at 10 life. They're down 2 Kaya's Wraths. They've only gone through a little bit over a 6th of their deck. They're probably not going to get another Kaya's Wrath. It's like if I 6 them to the face and resolve a Tempest Djinn and they don't just like Wrath everything, I probably just win next turn. I don't know, it seems a little risky to me though. I'm just going to try to kill Teferi here instead. Play the less ballsy play. I am going to just play all these cards, though, and just really hope that they didn't draw 3 Kaya's Wraths in their top third of their deck. But you never know, it could have happened, for sure. Narset, Parter of Veils. They're going to draw some non-creature cards, picking up a cast down. They only have the mana to cast that cast down. They only have 2 mana, so I could just sack a Siren Storm Tamer. They're at 15 life, hit him back for 11. So they're very close to dead. And that is just an island, which lets me hit them for 13 instead of 11. That's still not lethal, though. I'm going to hit that Narset, because that Narset gets them way closer to drawing Kaya's Wrath. She looks at a lot of cards.
You are a mighty warrior.
However, now if they have 2 spot removal spells, like Cast Down and Vraska's Contempt or something like that, they will survive next turn. Oath of Kaya. Well, then. We are going to counter that just to stop them from gaining life, but that does still kill the Siren Storm Tamer. And Teferi Time Reveler to bounce a Djinn and draw a card. Alright. That is 2 answers, so they are alive. Essence Capture is useless in this matchup. Definitely not attacking Teferi. 1 Wrath or 2 removals is all they need.
Here goes nothing.
There's Narset to dig for Kaya's Wrath. I think this is the moment of truth. They either get it now or it's pretty much over. Well, it's literally over if they don't get Kaya's Wrath right now. But I guess it's pretty unlikely, but they could also just have, like, double cast down. Alright, that's 1 Vraska's Contempt against 2 Tempest Djinns that should be lethal here. Yep. Well fought. Definitely with the way the draws turned out, we could have killed them a lot quicker and not given them as many chances to draw into the Kaya's Wrath, had I not just assaulted that big Teferi early on. But I was very scared of him. Alright. Grab another game. We still have many spells to play before we complete these quests. Well, I don't like this hand a lot, but this is the kind of deck that's capable of keeping one-landers, especially when it has a one-mana creature and a Curious Obsession. The problem is, if I don't draw a second island pretty quickly, this hand loses hardcore to just like mono-red, just because they have so many ways to just kill Terramanders. I mean, this loses to basically everything if I don't draw that second island real fast. Potential is high, though. I'm gonna keep it, because, like, I'm not trying to win a whole lot right now. I just want to cast blue spells, and no matter what, I'll be casting blue spells. So let's see how this ends up. See if we get that second island to have the defense to make sure that Curious Obsession lands. And Izzet Guildgate starts it for our opponent. So they're on blue-red. Could be one of the Drake decks. And this is bad. I mean, that's double red up right now. Seems very risky to just drop down the Curious Obsession, so I'm just going to attack and drop down the Terramander. We'll just chill with a lot of Terramanders. Oh, here comes Burn, maybe? They are looking at their hand. Nope. Terramander survives for now. And here's his brother. Or sister. Or whatever a Terramander is. No risk, no fun. That is true. Gotta do the risky plays sometimes. It's not really paying out, though, because we are against Drakes, and they now have a 1/4 flyer, which stops our little baby Terramanders. And we still just have the 1 land. I don't even think we, like, drop another Terramander right now. I think we just pass. Because, like, I don't feel like there's much point in having another Terramander on this board, whereas there could be a good point to having a Spell Pierce up. Like, maybe they have some kind of, just like a Ral in their deck or something. For whatever reason, maybe they like him. But no, that's just a Crackling Drake. We're taking 1. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna play Terramander now because I'll have to discard it otherwise. That's the best part of playing when you have daily quests that you've got to complete. Is you're like, well, no matter what happens, I'm casting blue spells, so I'm getting my gold. we're still making progress, even if we're getting destroyed. There's some 4-4 Drakes, now they're 5-4. We're gonna die pretty fast here. I'm just gonna take it all. There we go. I mean, they've drawn a lot of cards. They have 2 Radical Ideas in the bin. I think it's just really likely they'll have removals. So as much as I want to just double up on Curious Obsessions here, I think I'm just going to play 1 Obsession, draw the 1 card, and protect this Pteramander. And I will be chump blocking, if I can, with my little baby Pteramanders that are not as curious. Uh-oh. They're about to storm off. All their spells cost less now. There is the Lava Coil. Looks like we're going to have to dive down because they have the 2 mana up. And they did not have a response to dive down, so at least we get to keep our Curious Pteramander. I am stopping this all because they could easily have like a Lightning Strike or Skewer the Critics. I don't know what their deck list is. Alright. Well, we drew another Pteramander. Did we draw the playset? We did. Playset a Pteramander in 14 cards. Alright, well, we're just horrendously dead now. So let's cast as many blue spells as possible, which is 2. There we go. We cast all the blue spells. Throw our Pteramander into a Drake. Goodbye, my friend. We have gotten destroyed. The risky keep did not pan out so hot. But, to be fair, our opponent did play really, really nicely with a pretty sick deck. So I think even if we had a good hand, this could have gone pretty bad. Just because they're a deck with a lot of really big flyers. We're a deck with little baby flyers. Ooh, Phoenix is back. Negative 26 to me. Ow. Alright, we're going to cast 12 more blue or black spells. It looks like I only need 7 more wins to get all of my weekly packs, so that's pretty nice. I'm not really going to go after wins today, though, because Omniscience Draft is coming up tomorrow. And if you guys know my content, then you know that I am a fan of all of the dumb formats. Just dumb fun is a big part of what I like in Magic. Momir, stuff like that. So I'm absolutely going to be playing some Omniscience Drafts. Alright. Just gonna keep it. And that's a mountain from our opponent, which is pretty concerning. If I play this Mistcloak Herald, it's almost definitely gonna die if they're on mono red. I kinda wanna just see what they're on. Gruul aggro. Alright, we're gonna opt. I don't want that island. Cool. Now we can Mistcloak and save up a Spell Pierce in case they have like a Domri or something. No, we just opt. Looks like they're probably just going to bash us for 4 and grab another Growth Chamber Guardian. Ooh, I was wrong. No adapt has happened. And they're just passing. there is the shock for the Herald. Just scry another island to the bottom. Oh. There's Domri. Well played to our opponent. Now that we didn't have any mana up, here comes Domri. There's another shock on our Herald. To be fair, though, because this deck is all just counter spells, there's not really anything that removes something already on the board. I think that Growth Chamber Guardian's probably the bigger threat than Domri. Just because we don't have any way to deal with it, it's essentially just 4/4/4s off that one card over time. We do get to counter some of them, though.
Nothing disgusts me more than law and order.
Alright. Well, this is actually maybe not that bad. We do have the counter spell up. Oh wait, creature because of Domri. Never mind. I've never played this deck when Domri was around. Forgot about him. Yep, we can't counter the Growth Chamber Guardian, so we have no answer. Just gonna spam out some blue spells here. Can I cast? No. I won't have the mana to cast them all this turn, so I'm not gonna scoop just yet.
Have at it, boys.
Ooh, nice. We actually got to do something. Dive down the Trickster against the Shock. Another shock. Well, I will Wizard's Retort that. And now we have a 2/5. Alright, well, I was going to say, now we have a 2/5 that can block those Guardians if they don't have the mana to pump, but now they do. I'll just take it. At 7, let's opt. That's an island. That's also an island. Alright, hopefully they cast a spell just so I can cast these 2 blue spells, because otherwise I can't actually cast these unless they have something for me to attempt to counter. But I do want to cast them for my quests. Oh, they're not gonna cast anything. Oh, mean. Rude. Well, we just got it totally handed to us. Oh my god, we're 2 spells away. 2 blue spells away. Alright, let's play something ridiculous then. I could play 2 blue spells with this deck. I could cast 2 little baby Teferis with this deck. Now that we spammed out all the mono blue. Alright, let's play dumb shenanigans. Dot deck. Sounds pretty nice. Wild Growth Walker into Jadelight Ranger is good in any deck. Start off with a Clifftop Retreat for our opponent. So we are against Boros aggro. Looks like specifically the more heroic style builds that are all about targeting your own creatures with stuff. Heavily built around like Feather. because Feather will bounce back all of their targeted spells and let them recast them. Definitely not blocking that. They might just skewer our Walker here, that would be sad. Nope, just cast a Feather. Well, at least we got to keep our Walker, but that is very scary. Let's go ahead and put some counters on it, gain a bunch of life. Tamio, let's put you in the grave. Another Wild Growth Walker. So next turn I could go Breeding Pool, Walker, Branch Walker. Instead of just like Jade Light Ranger with a tapped pool. Yeah, I like that. The argument for dumping him in the grave is because it'll get us closer to command the Dread Horde. And make a Dread Horde more explosive. I need to play a baby Teferi and a Papa Teferi. I could also just play like a Tamio and something else. I really don't want to lose my Walker, so I don't know what kind of crazy shenanigans they could have here. They do have 4 cards in hand with a Feather out. They probably have some kind of crazy pump spells. Let's just throw a Jade Light Ranger there, and whatever happens to it, happens. I've never played against the Boros Spells deck, but I have heard about it. It looks fun. Oh yeah, Wild Growth Walker would have been very dead. This is not looking great right now. They are going, oh my god. This is awesome. And Feather just brings that all right back. Oh, that's so cool. And they just cantrip off of the Deviant Strikes to draw more little pump spells. Very cool. Alright, this doesn't actually do anything against any of that, does it? Nope. That's what I thought. Let's just gain some life. Maybe we won't die immediately if we just gain like 100 life. This also gives us 1 chump blocker for their ground creature. Feather could just get large enough to just kill us next turn, though. That's like super possible. I'm just gonna smack him for 4, send a message, because I'm probably dead next turn. We'll see how crazy the chain can get here. Oh, hello, Gideon.
Together we can banish evil from this plane.
Let's not.
Share in my light.
Man, who says I'm evil, Gideon? I'm just Bolas. You got a problem with Bolas? Oh no. Alright. Gideon is hasty. Gideon is mad. I could just take 14. I guess that'd be 16, because 14 plus the +1 from Defiant Strike plus a +1 counter on a Legionnaire. I probably don't want to take all that. I'll just block the Legionnaire, because that stops the most damage. Because they have the 1 white mana up, so Defiant Strike on Legionnaire makes it 7 power. Alright, well... I think I have to just hope that I, like, top deck Command the Dread Horde. Because if I just play Tamio and plus her choosing Command the Dread Horde, then... I'm at 11 right now, so I go to so little life that Command the Dread Horde won't do anything. Whereas, like, maybe if I Jade Light Ranger here, I'll be at enough life, if it's on top, to somehow get something going. Let's see. Because this is going to be a lot of life with double Wild Growth Walker. Alright, Teferi. You're not Command the Dreadhorde. And an Overgrown Tomb. Well, at least we're getting 12. I'm going to play it untapped, because I'll have to play one of these untapped next turn if I draw Command the Dreadhorde. And then they can turn 10th District into a 7 power, 6 toughness creature with a Defiant Strike. I have no idea what these 3 cards are. I don't know if there's some kind of really good, just 1 white, protection spell or something that could kind of destroy me here. Let's see. Sheltering Light, okay. Well, it didn't really destroy me, because Wild Growth Walker still survives. That's the important part. We tried to do something there. And let's see how much life I can keep throughout this turn. Alright, Legionnaire is indestructible. Oh, it's Vigilant, okay. Let's block with the Jade Light Ranger. Could also just chump block with the Druid. Save more life, because I will still have 6 mana next turn, which is the important number. Yeah, let's do it. If I throw a Wild Growth Walker anywhere, they're just going to throw a bunch of pump spells at it and kill my Walker. So we will just do the chumps. What's up, Zach? How's it going? This is just a little test stream. I'm just doing some daily quests, just seeing if everything's good streaming-wise, so I'm all set up for the Core Set 2020 stream coming up next week. I didn't want to just go into that blind without ever having streamed on YouTube before, so I wanted to stream a little bit today, and then go back and watch the VOD and make sure everything's functioning properly. We're kind of getting wrecked by this Boros deck, but we're playing Command the Dreadhorde, so you could always just top deck a Command the Dreadhorde out of nowhere. So that's what we're trying to do. Feather is an awesome deck. Seems very interesting. Or we could just top deck a Jade Light Ranger with double Wild Growth Walker. I mean, that works too. Just gain another 12 life. Come on, where's the Wild Growth? Get in the grave. Or the Wild Growth, where's the Command the Dreadhorde? Oh, that's actually so good right now. That's so good right now. I probably should have still put it in the grave, though. Because is it better than Command the Dreadhorde? No. But it could bounce the Legionnaire next turn. It's probably good enough to leave. So I'm leaving Teferi there. I don't know if that was right. So this is a 7/7, but they have 3 mana. So they can triple pump it, that's plus 3 more power, that's 10. That's actually a 13/10 this turn. Yeah, I cannot attack. Makes sense, your audio sounds good, that's good. That is good to hear, thank you, Zach. Yeah, so here comes, they're gonna make it 13/10 now. Just a 10/10 permanently. But 13/10 till end of turn. I honestly thought that I was going to die in this game several turns ago, so just the fact that I'm still alive is pretty cool. However, the daily quest that I'm going for right now is to cast blue spells, and I've cast 0 blue spells this game. I was playing mono blue earlier, but then I decided since I only have 2 more blue spells to play, I could just cast like a Tameo and a Teferi. Hang on to Teferi, it's an answer, there's a chance you wouldn't get command. Yeah.
I believe in you.
If I can survive this turn pretty well, then I can bounce that Legionnaire back into their hand, and maybe draw into another land, and also play Tameo and just start plussing into command, maybe? We'll see. They're about to gain a whole bunch of life. So, let's see. Gideon's a 4 power. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is so bad. That's so much pump. Let's see. +3, +0. They have +5, +1 that I know about, which would make him a 9/5, and they could give him Indestructible and Scry. And they have 5 other cards. There's no way they don't have enough pump to kill any of my walkers I block with. I think at this point I have to just chump with my little baby walker. Because, like, if I don't block that, that's also just, you know, like, that much damage to my face. Like, up to possibly, like, 12. And if my life total gets too low, then Command the Dreadhorde just doesn't even do anything if I draw it. So... Oh no. Alright, well... They had a Thresh, so... I think that pretty much just means I'm dead now. Because I'm going to have 0 creatures after this turn. Oh, maybe I'll keep Walker. We'll see. They do seem to keep pumping the Legionnaire. Nope. Nope, I'm going to have 0 creatures. Makes sense. Opponent is playing very well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can draw at this point now, but I do need to cast blue spells, so I am going to cast a fairy and try to draw land off of him anyway. We'll play this to the death. Opponent's drawn so many cards, they have to discard like 5 now. Oh, that's gotta feel so nice. War of the Spark made some nutty decks for Standard. It's pretty fun. There's some silly decks. Alright, we're gonna put that Legionnaire back.
This isn't a fight you...
See if we can draw land.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
That's a Vraska. Well. I am at 24 life, so I'm not immediately dead. They're only gonna do, like, half my life total. They might actually find lethal here. That would be pretty impressive. Okay, looks like they're just gonna get Teferi off the board and just do like 12. Wait, actually no, they've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
I will lend you my
14, 15? There's 15 that I know about. Oketra's just nuts? Yeah, Oketra's pretty crazy. I haven't played against any Oketras yet, though. Card seems pretty nuts. I really hope I survive this turn with like 1 or 2 life, just so I can cast this Tameo. Because she's a blue spell, and I need my daily gold. Oh, they're just gonna stop there. Just gonna go for dinging me down to 10. I guess they're just like playing really defensively and making sure I can't kill this feather with by keeping up Sheltering Lights all the time. So yeah, we're not gonna cast Vraska because they're just gonna Sheltering Light. We'll just cast Tameo, get my blue spell out of the way, and then proceed to die. I'm just gonna, for fun, see if I would have drawn Dreadhorde ever. Oh my god, we still didn't draw Dreadhorde. Sad. Sad days. Yeah, I could definitely see Oketra making a lot of kitties, Zach. All of the kittens. I'm so excited for M20. There's some other just really silly, stupid things that you could try to do with that set as well. I think the green ley line is hilarious to me because the only way that the green ley line works is if you just have like the nut opener where you get the green ley line and some Llanowar Elves, so you can just have like 4 mana on turn 2. Lots of crazy cards like that. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think that is going to do it for the stream for me today. I just wanted to do those daily quests, just the main couple ones, and test out the streaming, make sure everything was working well. So I'm going to go back and watch the VOD and go back through all of the back-end stuff, make sure everything was good this whole time. So I am prepared for the stream next week. But I will be back very soon. I think tomorrow I will definitely have a video of Omniscience Draft up, because those are the kinds of formats that I like. As dumb as they are, I like playing just some random silly formats now and then, so yeah. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out with me for this completely unscheduled random stream. I'm honestly surprised some people showed up, but I'm glad you did. It was cool talking, cool hanging out. You ready for Sorin in your vampire deck? Yeah, Sorin's cool. It's nice for vampire decks to get their own planeswalker now, since zombie decks had Liliana. Yep. Till next time. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all again very soon.